Hellos, how are you doing? Hope you are all doing fine. It's Brandon with your update about how best you can get to Canada as a visitor. In that sense, I mean, if you want to go, let me say, conference, if you want to go tour around, or you want to reach Canada in any way, but on a visiting visa. For whatever purpose, you need to have a bank statement, but because most of you were scared about how much you have to be with on your bank statement, like how much your bank statement has to be reflecting, or you asking yourself, really, do I need a lot of money on that account? The best answer for you regarding that question is you don't need a lot of money on your account. Actually, Canada knows that not everyone can cater for him or herself regarding staying or living in Canada. So they will take your bank statement, the way you bring it, no matter how much you have. Then, in addition to your bank statement, you will only do a few things for you to be able to get that visa finally. Yes, once again, welcome back to my channel. Yeah, it's Brandon. To the new people, please do me a favor and subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss any of my updates regarding traveling, Ugandan news, breaking stories, anything that you may need to know. You'll find it right here. So as I started by explaining a few things regarding going to Canada or another developed country, in case you don't have that too much money on your account, what should you do? People have been asking me that question. So what you're going to do, first of all, if you are employed somewhere and your company, that is like where you're working, you have to talk to your boss to draft for you that employment letter. In that letter, that boss has to indicate which reason is taking you to Canada. Yeah, they have to indicate also when you're coming back. They have to indicate that you are going on a paid leave, like you're not just fired from your work, you still have your job, you're coming back to their company after your trip in Canada. So it will work so fine if you first get an invitation. Let me say you're going to visit a friend, about that thing. Or you can also schedule an invitation or get an invitation for a conference. So whatever is reflecting in the invitation, you have to tell your boss to indicate it in that letter so that it tallies or it matches with, like, the reasoning in the letter has to be corresponding to why you're going according to your invitation. You get me? So after drafting that letter, you add it on your bank account, the other one that you you have your personal account, you add it on those documents. After that, your boss has to attach that letter to a bank statement of his own company. So by doing that at the embassy, it will be like, it will look more of you have a job. In case you lack any finances, still your company will be catering for you. This one that has written for you that letter. Are you getting me? So that is an indirect way of having a sponsor for those that have been looking for sponsorships, or for those that have been looking for sponsors and you thought you were supposed to only get a sponsor from Canada or from those countries. What you do is very simple. Where you are working, just get that letter, tell that boss to attach that letter with their bank statement, their company bank statement. Also add some documents like those tax documents for the taxes of their company and the registration details of that company. So it will be a very strong document financially for you to be accepted or to be granted a visa. Yes guys, don't think when you have a personal account or bank statement, even if you have 50 million, sometimes they can deny you because they know you might not at all be able to upkeep yourself in Canada with that small money. It might look much to you, but you know, expenditures mostly to visitors, they are so high in Canada. After doing that, in case you finished everything, attach relevant documents of your visa application, take them to the embassy, do your fingerprints in time, schedule everything in time so that you don't miss out on your visa. Then to those people that want to go and you don't have a job, or you don't have a company that is really ready to write for you, just hire any foreign company. You know, you can look out for any company that you can give money to. Not giving money as such, but you can just look out for any company that really can stand in for you, even if you're not working for them. Tell them to write for you that letter, assuming that you are working with them. You know, let them just draft it in a sense that you're working for them, so that you try your luck at the embassy. You know, these things don't need a lot of money if you know what to do, but it's only those people who know what to do who always get visas finally. The other way you can go to Canada or any other place is through a conference. Through a student visa. If you have a student visa is very easy to get. In case you don't have it, you can just look out for schools that do give bursaries, or schools that you can afford in whatever country you want to go to. Then request for their letter of admission. They admit you. After getting that admission letter, in most cases you can't get that admission letter without you paying for the school fees or for the tuition. If you pay for the tuition, then you get that offer, or you get that admission. At the embassy, they will not disturb you so much because they know you have paid for whatever you're going to do. You officially initiated into the system of the school, whatever university or school you're going to. So guys, try your luck. Don't lose hope in case you have tried and you have been denied visas before. In case you have been maybe upset about those things, applying for visas, not every time is a perfect time for you to do something, guys. This time might be it might be the final trying moment for you, just in case you to submit endorsements to like request for that visa. Then after that, make sure I've not talked about flight reservations, flight like hotel booking, because whenever you go for conferences, you have to have at least an accommodation booked ready for you to stay, you know. So put those in consideration. I know you know most of those things, mostly to those people that want to go for visiting. So I think for now I'm gonna stop here. In my next video, I'll start from this and build up more for you on what you have to do, mostly if you want to go to Canada or another country like Germany, USA. Talk about Sweden, talk about where you guys, which countries do you want to go to? To talk about even South Africa, for those that love Africa. Talk about where do you want to go in case you're looking for your jobs, or what you can go to. You can go to UK, you want to go to anywhere. Those things I've told you apply in any country. Please just make sure you do what is right for you to get your visa. I'll start from here next time in my next video. Please stay subscribed and share the video in case it has worked for you. Bye bye.